Dover, and we're here in the ARCA Series for a very tough one. ARCA at Dover is always one that could be a mess. We got 45 laps here. Car number 8, we're going to go try and qualify and get ahead of the big wreck if there is going to be one. This place loves to have big early wrecks in the ARCA Series. Remember last time we ran this, we did not qualify well and ended up getting in the huge one on lap 1 because we started so far back. So hopefully start a little bit further up this time. It's a little bit loose on cold tires. You keep that in mind. Probably use too much brake right there. Just keep it from getting loose out of turn 2, and we should be in decent shape. I don't know if this is going to be a very good lap or not.
One more lap.
Felt good, but I think I was using too much brake. 23.5, that's actually fine. Well, I thought it was fine. That puts us P9. We are number 8, so I guess that makes sense. Overdrove it. Can we get a little extra speed out of turn 4? We can, as long as we don't hit the wall. Gain a 10th there. Nearly a 10th. Bumps us up a couple spots.
There's the flag, man.
So that's alright. We got JP in here. And Tyler said hello as well. He's in the 17 car. He has not put in a lap yet. We're currently starting P8 as number 8, so that is fine. 12 car beats us by 1,000th. Now we're bumped to P9. Hopefully it's a good one. If I could type. Okay. And we qualified about mid-pack of all the people that put a lap in. Sounds about right. But hopefully we can just survive the opening laps. If you can get spread out, it's a lot of fun. I love this combo, and I like racing Dover. But there's just no room, and on the starts, everyone's so packed up on each other. And you got walls on both sides, which can just really lead to some big, big wrecks. And we're gonna hopefully not have one of those, because if we do, we'll probably end up being in it with where we're starting right now. But we will see. Fixed setup though, everyone's right on top of each other for time. We just had to be really perfect to get a 0.3. Everyone's in the 0.3s up front. And we run a mid 0.4, so that's okay though. I'm running 12-to-1 on the ratio. I usually run that on shorter tracks, but I usually don't here because this one's so high banked and high speed. That now we got bumped to P10, P11 actually now. I usually run 14-to-1 on everything above a mile, but this is a mile, so I'm sticking with 12-to-1. Just need to try and be patient with the wheel inputs, not scrub the tires off too much if I can help it. Starting P11 now. The bottom's probably going to be better to start with, I would say. So that's good, I guess. JP up in P2. Hopefully, we'll be alright here. We're starting pretty much dead center of the pack. Could be a tricky one. We'll get that fast repair nice and ready. Hopefully we don't have to use
Plenty
it.
of fuel to finish the race.
Remember, we had to use it last time, but we're not going to use it this time. We're going to speak our survival into existence. Not going to even think about there being a big wreck, because there's not going to be. We're going to be nice and clean. Everyone's going to survive. We got Dylan as well in the 11 car. Starting right there. So that's cool. Hopefully we all have a good race. Where's Tyler starting in the 17? Oh, he out-qualified us. He's in 6th. Great job. Hopefully we can get to him. We will see, though. Gotta be so careful on cold tires. Just need to survive like the first 3 or 4 laps. Get spread out, and then we should be in decent shape. possibly. It's going to be very difficult to get past that mark, though. Remember last time we started like 15th or something. We had such a bad qualifying, and then the guy in front of us just didn't go at all on the restart. So we were like, the entire inside line passed us, and we were cycled back to dead last basically, and then like second place wrecked, and the entire field plowed into it. Can't remember what we finished, like 14th or something. It didn't actually turn out too bad. Maybe it was worse than that. But took out pretty much the whole field. When Colton was talking on the Discord, they had a big wreck in the first time slot, and JP was saying that as well. Another big one on lap 2. But really, really easy to happen, and with these cars being so loose out of the corner, especially turn 2, you have one little mistake up in front of you and you got the whole field behind you. One little checkup can lead to a big disaster.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
We'll see. Try and get a decent start. Seems like a first gear start, but I don't think I will, because that scares me. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe we should do a first gear. Only 1 to green here. Yeah, we'll do a first gear start. Just don't gun it like a madman. Got the 14 starting right behind us, I think. No, the 20 car starting right behind us. And we're coming to the green.
Green, green, green.
Definitely a first gear start. I don't think the 7 was in first gear, and that's why we're stacked up here. Getting a perfect start this far back in the pack doesn't really do us much good. We're actually spread out pretty good here to start with. Now let's try and pull away from these 2 behind me. And not lose a bunch of spots. Be careful on the tires if we can. Alright. Decent start. We're spread out pretty good here. Try and get a run, maybe get on the inside of the 10 car here. We'll look low.
Outside.
He gives us the lane.
Stay low.
Gotta be careful out of turn 4. We don't get loose or clip that apron.
You're clear high, clear high.
Clear the 10 car there. Try and get back on the throttle quickly so we're getting off that right front. Get some rotation into it. Alright, I think we've survived this so far. Pretty happy with that.
Car inside, dude. Come on.
Sounds like somebody didn't.
I don't know if you saw me sliding down coming right.
The car in C5 just hit the bump.
No, I didn't.
C5 just set the fastest lap. Got Dylan right ahead of us here. We missed the corner a little bit. Just don't clip that apron or get loose. We got a little space behind us. Don't drag the wall either. I don't know if I'm saving tires very good. I feel like I'm being a little too aggressive right now. But we got a bunch of cars here in front of us that we might be able to pass. It's going to be tough. We keep trying to get good exits here. You're not on the brakes much, it seems like. Maybe I should be more on the brakes. Dylan's a little bit better through 3 and 4 than we are at this stage. Well, lots of time left, no reason for me to be super aggressive here. Just keep rolling that bottom and hopefully the tires will come to us. Might need to find a way to get around them though. Just haven't been able to get that run that I need. He gets a little bobble there, but still we're not quite close enough. Oh, he goes high. I think he's letting us go there. Thank you. Much appreciated. Didn't have to do that. I was going to try and work for it. And I don't know what they're doing up ahead.
Alright, looks like you're in the top 10.
Purple car might have caught the wall. They're like swapping back and forth, a little bit loose right there. That's alright though. Back up to 10th. As the 8 car, I'd be really happy with any top 10, so that's good. Purple car up there is blocking really aggressively, it seems like. Hopefully no wreck. Up in front of us, please. Whoop. Started pushing mid-corner. I had to put more wheel in it. I got it loose. That's not a good way to protect the tires.
Roughly down low again. I'm not pushing.
Catching the back of the 7 here. He's kind of riding behind the 6. 6 might be holding him up a little bit. Don't hit the wall. He's going to look low, but he's not going to be there quite yet. Alright. We're nice and steady here. 7 going to the inside of the 6. See if we can follow him. And keep from getting too tight.
Outside. Still there?
Nearly push up into him. We gotta clear him quickly here if we can.
24.012. Stay low. You're clear
Okay.
high. Clear high.
That was quicker than I thought we'd be able to. Happy with that. Dylan got to his inside, which is good as well. That'll keep them back there a little bit. Purple car up on the outside now. Ooh, a little bit loose. They're still trying to make contact. '13 is being extremely aggressive. He gets back to the inside on the 12. And we're going to be 3 wide as they are slowing each other down massively. Please don't wreck right in front of me. I know you love to do that, everybody. Try and cross over underneath the 13. 13 is going to end up getting wrecked. How aggressive he's being. Try and get to his inside. He nearly makes contact with the 7.
Outside.
They are pushing up into each other. Alright.
Stay low.
See if we can clear him now.
Still
He
there.
doesn't know who
Alright, should be able to pull away. 13's falling off and being very aggressive. I'm glad that was not too much trouble there. Did not want to fight him for 20 laps. That would have been very dangerous for us. We get by him cleanly. We're back to P8 now. Right where we're supposed to be. So getting a pretty good run on the 7 here. Still going to be patient with it. So I feel it getting pretty tight already. Really tight, center of 3 and 4.
I believe it did up 24.554.
7 gonna throw a move to look to the inside on the 12. We had to check up for that. That got the 10 pretty close to us. Some smoke up ahead as well. It's hard to get any moves set up. Okay, he's gonna go to the inside. Should be able to follow him here. He might get stacked up a bit though. Gotta be patient. Hopefully the 10 is patient.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
He's not.
Got one
Should be able to
outside.
get around the 12 here,
Stay low.
I thought.
Stay low.
Oh, we're using up the right front.
Still there.
Don't hook me.
Pat 13. That's the last warning you got.
Damn.
Alright, we clear him.
Clear high.
Slide up. He's got someone to his inside. Let's try and pull away now. We are tight. We gotta move those brakes back. Hopefully we can hang on. We've been abusing these tires, but we've done what we needed to do to move up. Dylan has followed as well, which is good. He's probably done a better job at saving his tires than we have. I think we're past halfway, aren't we? Nearly? Nearly past halfway. Watch out for that wall. On P7.
Alright, man.
Oh, really watch out for that wall. We are getting very tight already. And we got half this race to go. Just be patient with it. If we gotta let Dylan by, that's fine. Maybe he can open the door up on the 7. We are not going to have anything left at the end of this, I don't think.
24.927.
Running pretty much the same times as the leaders as well, though, which is good, but man, we are tight already. Just had to change for the lead, it sounds like. Just got to be nice and patient, and hopefully we'll keep our momentum up.
20 more laps.
20 to go. 10 cars just dive bombing like crazy. We got to the inside on Dylan. Maybe that's what he needed to do.
Don't squeeze yourself now.
I would like to get around the 7 just so we have another car between us and the 10. Oh, nearly run into him. He's slowing a lot in the center. And I'm getting tight in 3 and 4. How are we going to get around him? I don't know. 10's flying up here. Maybe we let the 10 go. He's going to be quicker than us anyway once he gets here. Have to check up. 10's going to get to our inside. We're just going to have to let him go
Inside.
so we don't lose time to the people behind us.
Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
The 10's much quicker than the 7 right now. He's much quicker than both of us, so maybe we can follow him around the 7. He gets a big run there.
Got one outside.
Just like this is what I wanted, but we're going
Stay low.
to come down and clip the apron. Oh, we're not going to get it done. Dang it.
All clear, all clear.
Didn't work. We're going to get passed by the 6 here in a second.
The lead just did a 25.169. Got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
Oh, this is not what I wanted.
There's the car on the low side.
We just don't have any tires left. I think all these guys are better off than we are now. Try and stay ahead of the 14. We were too aggressive too early. And we killed these things. I doubt we're going to get anything back. What a clean race, though, this has been. Some aggressive moves from some people, but haven't seen any wrecks. There's been smoke, so there must have been some contacts. We're back to P10.
Car 5 has taken the lead.
5 car just took the lead. These guys are all pulling away from us. I don't think we're going to be able to get back around any of them unless they make a mistake, put it in the wall. We're just too tight. 7's going to get cleared and be able to get back in front of us, and then we'll never be able to get to his inside. He's about on the same tires that we are, it seems like. That's alright. I'd be happy with a P10. We'll try and get a P9. We may not be able to even hold the 14 off. Coming around to get 10 to go. Very tight. We burned it up. We did not save tires very good. That's why I try to run a higher ratio to help me out. 14's overdrive and entry, which is good for us. Maybe he'll eventually burn his right front off and we'll pull away. Or we'll just hit the wall and then he can pass us really easily. One of those things. I think we're going to get 11th. Right front tire is wearing out. Haven't had that call in an ARCA race in a long time. We did not do good things to the tires. Try and hold the 14 off, but it's not looking promising.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Some smoke ahead. 14's going to grab the wall. That saves us. He was going to pass us easily had he not done that. Car on the apron, lap car. Our right front is in a different dimension right now, not on this car, that's for sure. 3 wide up ahead of us. Out of turn 2, very treacherous corner. They make it work though. $14 still might come up here and be able to fight us for this position. We are so slow right now. If I could just keep it steady and not do this kind of corner. We just lost a ton right there. We might be able to hold them off. We have to come to a complete stop on entry to get this thing to freaking turn, though. This is not looking good. 5 to go.
5 to go at the line.
Hopefully the 1 will get up there and race the 14 behind us, and then we'll be able to finish ahead of both of them. Oh, so tight. We junked these tires. Junked them. $15 coming back out on the new car. Looks like. Oh, this race needs to finish, or I'm going to lose 2 more spots. Like, it needs to finish now. It's going to be close.
5.208.
Oh, we are so slow. Center of corner. 14's going to get here. Okay, the 1's looking to his inside. That's good. That's going to help us. 2 to go. They're just going to catch us so fast, though. Crap.
Slow car down low.
Slow car down low. Somebody's coming out of the pits again. Okay, 14's pushing up in front of the 1. We're coming to the white flag. I got to make it. 3 more corners. I don't know if we're going to be able to. We have no speed left. They're still side by side, which is great.
One more to go.
They're going crazy up ahead. I'm just going to keep hitting the wall.
Got one outside.
Oh,
3
no.
wide, you're in the middle. Clear. 2 wide. Still there. Hold the line. All clear, all clear.
Okay. We somehow survived that. That was all on me, though. I hit the wall and got sideways mid-corner, and then I was just 3 wide middle. I couldn't
Good race.
do anything about that. We get 11th.
Hey, my fault, JP. If I skipped the wall.
We were trash.
Sorry for that door banging.
We were trash.
Get on home and let's get out of here.
We were absolutely garbage there on the tires. I haven't been that bad on them in a while. Oh, that's alright though. Finished with a 0x. We hadn't grabbed the freaking wall down the straightaway, my favorite freaking thing to do. We could have held the 14 off. But that shot us down the track. What were the tires at the end? Oh my gosh, 29.70. I don't think I've ever had the tires that bad at the end of an ARCA race. What the heck? So had I not grabbed the wall, which would have been very easy to do. Like it just grabs us and then it shoots us down, and then I'm way too fast on entry, and then we're 3 wide middle and I can't go anywhere except right there. 14 clears us easily because our car only wants to turn right at this point. Luckily we don't wreck. Like we had nowhere else to go there. The 14 was pinching us. But we overdrove it so bad we wash up. I couldn't do anything except try and get to the bottom. Luckily we survive it. Man, we were terrible. 57.60 and we're 29.70. What are we doing? What the heck am I doing? What is that? Did I forget how to do ARCA? That's what it feels like. $17 grabs the wall. He keeps it straight though. He doesn't dive left. 18 gets loose into the 9. I think that's what the 9 was mad about. 18 grabs the wall. 13 gets loose and then grabs the wall hard and then comes off the wall. And that's why we saw him dive low. And then he was blocking the 12 quite a bit when he's this far off the pace. And then he turns himself. And then the 13 is a lap down at this point. No, he's not. But he comes down and grabs the 1 there. 23 hits the wall hard. 3 car hits the wall hard. JP end up winning? Ah, he did. Good job. We will congratulate him. Great job to him. I'm looking forward to when the Gen 4 comes here for the league. I think it's going to be a really good race, but I need to figure out how to save tires before that. I remember I ran official Gen 4 here, and that was like the best Gen 4 official race I've ever done. Even I haven't done that many, but it was a really good race. I think I remember I burned up the right front for that as well. So we need to figure something out here. We've not been having great runs. But number 8 finished 11th, not great. Yeah, great job to JP. Or number 8 finished 11th, not too bad, I should say. We were up to 7th at one point, but we had to be aggressive to get there because it's so hard to pass, but then we just had nothing. Just had nothing to defend with. But that'll happen sometimes. You get stuff like that. I think we're doing 200 laps here when the Dr. Pepper Series comes here. Should be a really fun event. I need to figure out how many sets of tires I'm going to do, but that's not until way later in the season. I think. Actually, I can look. Let's take a little detour here. I want to see what this schedule looks like. I think it might be coming up quick. We're going to Richmond this week. Well, yeah, we got Richmond and then the Coke 600 and then Dover, so it's not that far away. Should be a fun few races in a row. There's me grabbing the wall. I did that 6 or 7 times. Haven't seen any contact. Here's the contact. 15 pushes up into the 13. He was probably trying to clear the 13. The 13 was probably riding on his outside for a bunch of laps. But that was the 15's fault that time. That wrecks both of them, and I think that's the only people we saw coming out of the pits. That might have been the only incident. What do we got for incidents? We got 4 4X's and then a 2X and then nothing. So really clean race. Luckily, we weren't one of the wrecks. We could have easily been when I hit that wall and then shot down the track. Now we're just not seeing anything. I don't think anything else happened. The 4 and the 10, maybe. 4's going to grab the wall really hard right in front of the 6. And Dylan, that's when they were at the white flag. That's why we saw them all going crazy there. Dylan ends up getting 5th. Great job to him. Comes from 12th. And we started 11th and finished 11th. Even though we went up quite a few positions middle of that race and then fell right back to where we were. That's it. So, that was a fun one. Clean one. And you don't always save the tires the best. I know I don't. So, those will happen sometimes.